Life. I'm at the crib. I just got home not too long ago and I got me a glass of wine. I don't drink all the time, but I had a good day. So I was like, I deserve a little. Mm, I deserve a little. Mm. But I wanted to tell you about my massage recap because I did another massage, way better than what took place yesterday. So we'll leave yesterday and yesterday. But the session I did today was really nice. I did a massage for, I believe, she was she was an athlete. She played soccer. It was nice. Her mom booked it for her. And she was younger crowd. I think she's still in high school, maybe going into college. I think. I didn't ask too many questions outside of like the needs for the session. But yeah, so that was like a 60-minute massage. Primary focus were legs. So we spent, I would say, because she was younger, she kept her sports bra on, so that made it a little difficult to massage the back. So I had to like really figure out a good routine because comfort level matters. So I would not request her to remove or disrobe any more than that. And so we did about like, I'm gonna say 5 minutes on neck and shoulders at the beginning of the session, and then spent about 30 minutes on legs overall. And then so 30, 35, and then an additional 10 minutes on the arms, 30, 35, 45, and then spent like 5 minutes, I would say 5 to 10 minutes on the feet, and then did the remaining time on upper back and lower back because I really couldn't get into the mid back again because of the sports bra, but was still able to deliver a quality session. Mother was satisfied, daughter was happy, and I was happy. It was a beautiful home. It was like a gated home, private driveway, really beautiful style house I've never seen before. She really had a dope room. We massaged her. I say we because I'm thinking of us, but like massaged her in her bedroom. And it was super cool to see like what a teenage style room looks like these days. She had like a brick fireplace in her bedroom, which was really dope. And let's see what else. Hi. Hello. Nice to see you. Welcome, chat. Welcome. I'm Cimonealise. I stream daily on massage and all things spa related. I'm a mom, massage therapist, and esthetician, and I love beauty. I don't know. I'm working on that intro. You tell me. Nonetheless, yeah, so I had a great session with her. And then I also went to the gym today. So we went to the gym. I did like an hour walk on the treadmill. Did like 5,000 steps. Did the sauna for like 5-10 minutes. I don't know why I wasn't able to stay in there longer today. I've been really like more broke off lately because of so much massage. I haven't massaged this much in a really long time. If you've been following the journey with me as a massage therapist, I went through a lot of red tape to get like my license in the state that I'm in right now. I have to take an exam and all the things. So this is like the first month out that I've been really like back on my grind of massaging, and I haven't massaged for real as my primary career in like almost a year or two. Prior to that, I was a substitute massage instructor, and then I was an admissions manager at one of the biggest beauty school in the country, actually, at one point. And before that, I would travel to athletes' homes, first responders. Like, I've massaged a lot of those people. Hey, you guys, how's it going? Why don't you broadcast your morning routine? I need to. Actually, that was actually like the primary focus on my channel at one point, and I struggle with confidence. I'm not even gonna hold you. I struggle with like, who's really gonna watch me, and that's how my channel started. Like, I be like second guessing myself and like just overthinking it, bro, more than I need to. I gotta get better at like not doing that. I miss doing the morning routines with you guys, though. Can I get a shout out? Absolutely. Did you subscribe? I'd be happy to shout anybody out who subscribes. I love the peaceful people here on my channel. You guys are really dope. Oh, and then my daughter, oh my gosh. Let me tell you guys what happened today too with my daughter. You just did. Thank you for subscribing. Look, I'm trying to see your name. Big Back Boy. Big Back Boy. Thank you for subscribing, Big Back Boy. Oh my gosh. And but yeah, I'm gonna get back to it, bro. So doing my morning routine. Let me tell you guys what happened as a parent. Like, this is like motherhood in a nutshell. Like, let me tell you. So I picked my daughter up from school. Mind you, she's already been in the car with me over 15 minutes. I was like, okay, it's Friday. Let's go get something to eat, whatever. So we went to Chipotle to go pick some food up. Why, when we get to Chipotle on the way into the restaurant, like walking in, she's like, my daughter's 7 years old. Let's say that. My daughter's 7. She literally goes, oh, mommy, something happened at school today. I was like, what happened? She was just like, I got these bumps on my back when I was at school today. She lifts her shirt up. Bro, her whole entire back. Her whole entire back. Her whole entire back was filled with like minuscule bumps. Like, brrr, like her back looked like braille. Like, that's how many bumps were on her back. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was just like, what is this? What is this? And I'm like, I gotta feed her still. I was like, does it hurt? And she's like, no. I was like, does it itch? She's like, no. I was like, why didn't you tell me? She's like, I just thought about it. You've been in the car this whole time with that on your back and you haven't told me. I was whole time ordering food, internally panicking, constantly checking her like, are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're okay? The only reason why I didn't like drop everything and like went straight to the doctor is because like she said it wasn't itchy. So I was just like, okay. And it was only on her back. Only on her back. And I'm like, okay, what could this actually be, right? And then we went next door to Crumble to go get her a cookie and stuff, like little treats. Mind you, she didn't even want no cookies. I cut up the cookies, she didn't even eat no cookies. So now it's a trap in my house. A trap of cookies when I just got home from the gym. Neither here nor there. So I was like, okay, we need to go to a pharmacist. Because the last thing I want to do, I learned this as a parent. Cheat code. Go to a pharmacist first before you go straight to urgent care. Because sometimes you'll be sitting in urgent care for hours for something the pharmacist could have told you. I've learned my lessons. And I'm a parent who's been to the ER so many times when she was a baby, it makes no sense. But went to the pharmacist. I was like, hey, pharmacist, A, B, C, D happened. She's like, Benadryl, if not Benadryl, hydrocortisone cream, give her a little Claritin, allergic reaction. She's like, my child went through this a couple weeks ago. It can be simple as detergent or just exposure to something. If she says that, she's like, I don't believe it's contagious, but if it continues to spread, take her to the doctor, blah, 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 blah. But mind you, I'm just like, oh my gosh, what do I do with this? She said, I'm going to thug it out. She did, though. And, like, so I got the cream. She hates the cream. She hates the cream. And I'm like, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to create more chaos. Right now, she's knocked out cold. We were actually supposed to have, like, a movie night. I just want to show you. Does it look like we're going to have a movie night? She is out cold. She had a nice hot bath. She been playing outside, playing in water with my mom. While I went out to go do a massage, came home, started Lilo and Stitch, and then she crashed. She crashed. So now I'm out here drinking wine. I was like, oh, I got a stream tonight. Let me make sure I say hi to my chat before I go to bed, you know? And then, and I'm still watching Hunter x Hunter 1999 series. So that's my day in a nutshell. How I've been spending my day. I'm really grateful. I feel like God had his eyes on me because y'all know that session yesterday. Like I said, we'll leave yesterday and yesterday. But the session I had yesterday compared to the massage session I had today, it felt so wholesome. It felt so like it felt so gentle and like awesome and just like refreshing to just have a simple knockout session. I even brought like my pink massage table because like I did not want anyone on that table today. Like I had to cleanse or purify that table, because like when I say I'm disgusted by what took place yesterday, hot mess. I still can't stop thinking about it, but I'm gonna leave it where it's at. But and I was like, I can't put nobody on this table. Not today. So I'm really happy to be home, you know. The 90s Hunter is under, it is, and I really, really like the 90s Hunter. I really like the 90s Hunter version right now, because I feel like it's way more backstory to like why Gon is so like hard-headed. And then also too, the fight scene between Kurapika and Hisoka did not take place the way it did in the 2011 version, like it did in 1999 version. And then the other things too, just like all the characters that they did show in the 2011 version did not have nearly as much back, like they didn't provide a lot of backstory, but how can I say, there was just more story. You know, it was just like more story to it, and I really like that. I like my anime to be in depth, and I like that texture of anime, like just that older version. Like my favorite movie anime film is Akira. I even have like the manga on my bookshelf. Like I really, really like the old style. Like I've been watching, I think Ippo or something like that it's called on Netflix. Like I go out my way to watch older anime. And I am not no anime guru. I like my favorites. Like the anchor to all of the anime that I watch is called it's Inuyasha, because I didn't even know what anime was until one day I came downstairs to the basement and my brother was watching TV, and I was like, "What are you watching?" And he was watching Inuyasha. So then I watched Inuyasha because I was trying to spend time with my big brother, and then in turn he taught me about Inuyasha, and then I started watching Inuyasha, and thus began the journey of my love for anime. And I watched anime and adult animations. I even like trying to like, to love me is to know that I'm gonna watch more anime and cartoons and streams over anything else. I just can't bring myself to watch like reality TV. I used to watch reality TV with my younger sisters when we all used to live in the same house, like Ratchet Mondays and stuff like that, or like I've never watched a single episode of Baddies. I've only watched clips. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop anymore. I haven't watched that in years. Like I watch clips here and there, but I could not tell you what is happening. And I even went through like a phase of um watching like Vanderpump Rules and Real Housewives of like Beverly Hills, stuff like that. I just can't watch it. It's not for me. I'm not their targeted audience no more. What about Survivor? Nope, won't watch it. But I did binge and watch every single episode of Lost 2 months ago. I went on, like, I started Lost and I had to finish it. I was like, oh, I can't stand this doctor. Oh, I can't stand Kate. But yeah, you know, I really liked Lost. Lost was real good. And then, what's another show I've been binging? I'm trying to think. I grew up watching anime, not realizing what it was until middle school. You seen Home? Home? Are you talking about like the kid version movie? Or is it something else? Because I'm not sure. I feel you. I didn't know. I feel you on that, like not knowing that it was called anime until like someone told you, like, oh, you're into it. Like, my brother just said, this is Inuyasha. I was like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. And I was like, oh, I've never seen shows like this before. Might be from, nah, I'm not sure what you're saying. Um, like another show or another anime that I watched after Inuyasha, Boondocks. Cause Boondocks to me has the same texture of any anime, the fighting and everything. So I really like Boondocks. But then I stopped watching Boondocks after the primary creator quit creating the show or like having input. You know, I used to actually burn DVDs of Boondock episodes and sell them in school in mixtapes. I was that kid. I was gonna find a way. I was gonna find me a way, I tell you. From might be the same, the name. From might be the name. No, I haven't seen that. But after Inuyasha, Boondocks, and after Boondocks, I would say what would be next up? I'm trying to think of how I watched it back then. I could like they all got that same dramatic sound. Dun, 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 dun. They all sound crazy. Boondocks is the culture. It really is. Guess who's coming home for dinner episode? Yu Yu Hakusho. Definitely watched it. I actually just said something to my daughter today. I was like, there's an anime character who has a bubble in their mouth the entire episode, all throughout the show, because she had like put a little bubble on her mouth. I was like, and it made me think of that character. Yu Yu Hakusho. Definitely watched that. Fuck, bro. You remember Toonami? Do you remember Toonami and how like the alien on the spaceship will like be like Cartoon Network is over now, Toonami started, and then like all of a sudden all the shows start hitting, and there was like Dragon Ball Z. I watched Dragon Ball Z. I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid, not knowing that it was Dragon Ball Z. I was just looking at the show like this is good, not knowing the name of it for the longest time, which is crazy. Um, Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha. I'm trying to think. Because they played a couple animes and then they get into like Aqua Teen Hunger Force and all that other stuff. Which I actually enjoyed, which is quite sick to enjoy Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Because that show was a bunch of like brain rot. Like, it was honestly ridiculous. Milk shake, fry, meatball. That's a hot mess. That is a hot mess. Robot chicken, all that. All that. Where's my wine? Trying to think. What's another shows that I really like watching? What shows do y'all like to watch? Yeah, Toonami was lit back in the day. Cartoon Network with After Dark. Yes, Cartoon Network After Dark is literally what it was. And then like how they used to introduce the Adult Swim title in like 30,000 different versions and stuff like that. That was so cool. Trying to think, like they would like Cartoon Network had this thing where they would go from playing like the bright shows, and then it started to get a little darker and darker and darker, and then adult. So like darker to me would be like they'll start playing like Dexter's Laboratory. Then after Dexter's Laboratory, they play like what's it called? They'll play like Cow and Chicken, and after Cow and Chicken, they'll play Courage the Cowardly Dog, and then next thing you know it's Toonami, like dark. My parents had no idea what we was watching. No idea. They had no clue. Courage the Cowardly Dog is a show that should be monitored. Another show that should be monitored is Cow and Chicken. Cow and Chicken was halfway dirty, which is wild. I'm trying to think, what's another I was a Cartoon Network kid more than a Nickelodeon kid. I would say I was like there was like three different kind of kids out in the world. There was Disney kids, Nickelodeon kids, and Cartoon Network kids. I was Cartoon Network kid who watches Nickelodeon, who watches Disney movies. Watching Disney movies was a lot different than watching Disney shows, I would say, if that makes sense. And as an adult, you can tell what kind of people, what kids were, or what kind of adults were kids. If you get where I'm going. Yeah. I'm like, you was a Disney kid. I can see it all over you. You were a Nickelodeon kid. I could drink with you. You know? Things like that. And then, yeah. I'm getting sleepy, chat. I gotta get it together. I gotta figure out this stuff. I've been in my house now for 6 months. I love my house. Nice. And this is my money tree. She actually looks really healthy. The angle I was holding the camera looked crazy. But I'm actually making a thrive. I'm a plant mom. Chat. I'm a plant mom. You see her? She's cute. And I got another plant back there. You was a Cartoon Network kid? Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. That lets me know my algorithm's hitting. We got the right types of kids. By the way, like I said, I'm Cimonealise. Nice to meet y'all. Like this live if you like it. Share if you care. Subscribe if it's a vibe. If you're not into it, don't do it. Don't do it. Just say bye. Or not. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my little recap about the day. I'm just chilling. Chat. Mind my own business. Watching another streamer stream, if you will. I gotta figure some stuff out though. So it's 11 o'clock at night. I might, don't want to promise you nothing if you catch where I'm going. So until next time, thank you so much. Okay, I love you. Good night. Okay, I love you. Bye bye.